What's up, Taiwan? I'm Yvonne with news from here in Taiwan and around the world. U.S. President-elect Donald Trump has started to assemble his team, naming his first chief of staff, Susie Wiles. She's someone who has kept a low profile but played a key role in Trump's successful election campaign. She'll be the first woman to hold the influential role in the White House. Louise Watt reports from West Palm Beach, where the president-elect is.
The White House Chief of Staff gets to decide who the president sees and has the job of telling him what he doesn't want to hear. It's a highly influential role, and President-elect Donald Trump has decided who his Chief of Staff will be. The manager of his successful campaign for president, Susie Wiles. She'll be the first woman to hold the post. Wiles has decades of political experience, but generally stays in the background. She refused to speak on stage at Trump's victory rally. In a statement, President-elect Trump said Susie is tough, smart, innovative, and is universally admired and respected. Susie will continue to work tirelessly to make America great again. It is a well-deserved honor to have Susie as the first ever female chief of staff in United States history. Wiles is Trump's first key appointment as he prepares for office on January the 20th. For his Secretary of State, he's reportedly considering former U.S. Ambassador to Germany, Richard Grenell, and Republican Senator Bill Hagerty, a former U.S. Ambassador to Japan. Now, one of Trump's main pledges during his campaign was border control. On Thursday, he told NBC that his administration will have no choice but to carry out mass deportations, no matter the price. According to a Reuters Ipsos poll published Thursday, Americans see immigration as the most pressing issue for Donald Trump to address in his first few weeks in office. Right now, he's still here in southern Florida at his Mar-a-Lago club, where he's been since winning election, putting together his team and preparing to take office. Justin Wu, Ed Moon and Louise Watt in West Palm Beach, Florida for TaiwanPlus.
The head of the U.S. Federal Reserve says he will not step down if President-elect Donald Trump asks for his resignation. In a press conference, Jerome Powell said that the president does not have the power to fire him. Powell and Trump have had a contentious relationship, with Trump arguing that the Fed wasn't easing monetary policy quickly enough. Powell also insisted that Trump's victory will not have any immediate impact on central bank policy. U.S. President Joe Biden called Donald Trump's victory over Kamala Harris a setback in his post-election address to the nation.
Look, folks, you all know it in your lives. Setbacks are unavoidable, but giving up is unforgivable. We all get knocked down, but the measure of our character, as my dad would say, is how quickly we get back up.
Biden said the election proved that the U.S. system of voting remains free and fair. He vowed to oversee a peaceful transition of power to Trump's new administration. Biden dropped his own re-election bid in July after questions about his age. Asia-Pacific leaders hope to get off to a good start with Donald Trump in his second term in office. But for some, his talk of tariffs has raised concerns. John Van Trieste reports.
If there's one thing the leaders of Asia and the Pacific have in common this week, it's the need to get ready for Donald Trump's return to the White House. Across social media, presidents and prime ministers from Taiwan to Indonesia to New Zealand posted their congratulations. There were also public statements from leaders like Australia's Anthony Albanese.
I look forward to talking with President Trump and working with him in the interests of both of our nations. President Trump has run a campaign based on change, and he's made it clear he's going to do things differently. So we shouldn't be surprised as things change, but equally, we should be really confident in ourselves and our place in the world as well, and our ability to deliver on our interests together as Australians.
And some, like Japan's Ishiba Shigeru and South Korea's Yoon Suk-yeol, spoke directly with the U.S. president-elect, focusing on security issues and common threats like North Korea.
日米同盟さらにより高い次元により高い段階に引き上げていこうと いうことで一致をいたしました。
아시아 태평양 또 글로벌 지역에서 이런 한미 동맹을 바탕으로 해서 강력한 그 연대와 파트너십을 갖자고 하는 얘기도 나왔고요. 그리고 딱 북핵에 대한 얘기보다도 북한에 대한 관심을 좀 가지고 계신지 먼저 얘기를 좀 하셨습니다.
But alongside the congratulations are also hints of concern in the region. Analysts point out that Trump takes a transactional approach to foreign policy, and some worry about his erratic side, a trait that could deeply impact Taiwan.
But one thing that does make me nervous about Trump vis-a-vis the Taiwan Strait is his reliance on unpredictability, his reliance on being something of a chaotic actor in a situation that is finely balanced, that requires a profound reading of very subtle signals between Taiwan, between the United States, between China.
Then there's concern about what lays ahead for the United States' chief rival in the region, China. Trump has campaigned for heavy tariffs on Chinese goods. Though China's president Xi Jinping says he believes he can find the right way to get along with Trump, the country's foreign ministry has warned against renewed trade friction.
我们不回答这个假设性的问题，但是作为原则，我愿意重申，贸易战不会有赢家，也不利于世界。
One thing these leaders know from Trump's first term is that the U.S. foreign policy they'll be dealing with from late January won't be what they've gotten used to over the past 4 years. Fu Huahong and John Van Trieste for TaiwanPlus.
Many retailers in Taiwan are putting up ads for a major online shopping holiday next week. But they face competition from a Chinese e-commerce giant through what lawmakers in Taipei say are illegal ads. Tiffany Wong reports.
The biggest online shopping holiday in the world. Many people in Taiwan are eager to spend big on Double 11 Day, which falls on November 11th each year. The holiday was created by Chinese e-commerce giant Alibaba in 2009 as an advertising scheme and has since spread to other parts of Asia. One of the most popular retailers is Alibaba's platform Taobao, which has been banned in Taiwan since 2020 due to the country's strict regulations on Chinese investment. Yet, ahead of the Double 11 holiday this year, ads for the Chinese platform could be found in major MRT stations. Economic watchdogs and some legislators in Taiwan say these ads are illegal and are worried about the repercussions it could have on Taiwan's local businesses.
我们所忧心的大量中国低价产品，好，那个倾销台湾，好，那甚至用养套杀的方式，好，就是先攫取市场占有率，好，然后再提高定价。
They also raise concerns about Taobao sharing user information with its parent company Alibaba, which some shoppers also fear.
另一方面，我不喜欢用淘宝，避免用淘宝，就是因为我怕我个人资料啊，还有我的银行卡的讯息留在淘宝网站上面。对，因为它是中国的平台，所以我会尽量避免啦。
But data privacy was not consumers' only concern.
因为好像还要再注册一个东西，就是比较麻烦一点，然后我可能对于它的品质比较没有那么信任。
因为大陆那边的东西，就是之前有听说，就是比较多品质比较不好。
With the Double 11 holiday just days away, many people are already filling their shopping carts with their wish list. And with Taobao making inroads back into the Taiwanese market, low prices may win over quality concerns for some of the country's shoppers. Devin Tsai, Alec McDonald, and Tiffany Wong for TaiwanPlus.
President Shinda has congratulated Palau and President Sarango Whips Jr. on his re-election. Lai says the two nations will continue cooperating on infrastructure development, environmental protection, and maintaining regional stability in the Indo-Pacific. President Whips has long been a strong supporter of Taiwan and the two countries' 25-year diplomatic relationship. Palau is one of Taiwan's 12 remaining diplomatic allies. Taiwan's foreign minister says the country does not oppose Lithuania's decision to restore diplomatic ties with China.
如果中国愿意回来跟立陶宛发展正常的关系，不要再制裁他们，基本上我们都不反对。所以立中跟立台关系是两件事情，是可以同步来发展，好创造多赢。
Lithuania held its parliamentary elections last month, electing Gintautas Paluckas as its next prime minister. Paluckas recently said in an interview that Lithuania will restore ties with China. Relations suffered after Vilnius allowed Taipei to change the name of its representative office nearly 3 years ago to include the word Taiwanese. Taiwan is racing to boost its domestic drone industry as it hopes to bolster the country's defense against a potential Chinese attack. And now university students are competing to match knowledge with resources to make the best drone. Adele Brar reports.
The whizzing sound of drones at a university in southern Taiwan is a major attraction this month. These students in Jiai County are not working on a school project. Instead, they hope to play their part in defending the country. As China escalates its coercive activity across the Taiwan Strait, Taiwan is taking an all-of-society approach to boost its defense. Now, those efforts include a competition for university students to design unmanned aerial vehicles or drones.
台湾这个位置也可能会面临这个问题，所以我们想在这个主题上面去强化我们的无人机。那所以不管各部会都有投入资源，那我们这边是在国科会的指导下面，所以我们主要是在前瞻技术的提升。 所以希望我们这前瞻技术提升能补足我们台湾无人机产业的缺口跟需求。
The National Defense Application UAV Challenge is now in its second year. Last month, 20 university teams went head-to-head in a battle of the drones. A winning drone design project could be acquired by Taiwan's defense companies and possibly end up in service down the road. Inspired by Ukraine's success in using drones in its war with Russia, Taiwan sees the technology as a key part of its asymmetrical warfare doctrine. Ukraine has developed drones as a lethal tool to take on a larger land army, but they have also been vulnerable to Russia's jamming attacks on the operator's signal. For that reason, this year's drone competition simulates a realistic battlefield scenario where jammers could cut the satellite signal to the unmanned vehicle.
战争的话，就国防应用那边的话，那可能在台湾这个地方，可能发展性会比较大一点。 然后我就想说，看到台湾有稍微就是有投入一些算蛮庞大的资金，就是往国防方面去应用去砸，所以我就想说，我就跟着这趋势走。
Learning from the Ukrainian experience, these students have committed to developing drones to help Taiwan survive against an enemy with greater numbers and firepower. Conflict with China may not be imminent, but Taiwan is preparing for the day that everyone hopes will never arrive. Joseph Hu and Adel Brar for TaiwanPlus.
One of Taiwan's top table tennis players is now a co-owner of an American table tennis team. 23-year-old paddler Lin Yunru bought into the Princeton Revolution, which represents New Jersey as one of 8 teams in the U.S. Major League Table Tennis organization. The league was founded in 2023 and its latest season kicked off in September. Thousands of people have been evacuated in the northern Philippines after Typhoon Yin Shing made landfall Thursday afternoon. Winds of up to 175 kilometers per hour lashed the area as strong rains damaged homes and toppled power lines. It's the third storm to hit the Philippines in less than a month, with the previous 2 leaving more than 150 people dead. Typhoon Yin Shing is expected to weaken over the next few days as it makes its way to Vietnam. Snow has finally fallen on Japan's Mount Fuji, the latest date in recorded history. Fuji typically receives its iconic snow cap in early October, so tourists were relieved to see snow return to Japan's tallest mountain.
So when I first got here, I think I saw no snow. I was like, what? Like, it doesn't even look like Mount Fuji. But the next day we ended up getting a little bit of snow, and it's such a huge difference between no snow and snow.
Local weather officials say unusually warm temperatures delayed the snowfall. 2024 is on track to be the hottest year on record globally. Now, thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Finally, check out this pair of ruby slippers worn by Judy Garland in the Wizard of Oz, now up for auction in Texas. I'm Yvonne Yang. Take care, and I'll see you next time.